take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Miami Dolphins. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Ball carrier.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's caught by Parker. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
And the Dolphin first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Tua, a give. This is Howard.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
It's a game
carry there by Jordan Howard, and we all know he started his career in Chicago and was a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher. Spent 2019 in Philadelphia battling injuries, but when he's healthy, can be a flat-out workhorse and can break down defenses.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A gain of 20.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It was brought down by Eric Harris.
A gain of a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tua, fast pass outside complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Gain of 6 yards.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. On to punt. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that'll be a return of 12 following it. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Play action. Now it's Tua. Almost able to intercept it. That's what he would like to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's complete to Parker, left side. Way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Put that back up. Yo, what's going on, brother, man?
Yo, so I'm calling in regards to the progress report we got to send out for QP.
Yep.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, it's hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, we'll still send the progress report. I mean, ultimately, that's up to them.
Right. So I was, because actually what I'm doing today is he's not practicing today. So he's going to sit
Shotgun
out.
now for Carr.
He's going to get his
Catch made is Moreau.
before he started minutes at the beginning.
7 yards
Sorry,
on
Phil.
the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
He's not.
At the 43-yard line.
She a bitch, bro.
This is Jalen Richard. And he'll only
She a
get
fucking
yard
bitch,
to bring
dog.
up 3rd and 1. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
Hard to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Carr intercepted by Brandon Carr. And a big gain that time. He's
Man, the
14-0 to score. This is the NFL
that
on
chick
EA
is a
Sports.
bitch, dog.
Raiders nothing.
It ain't shit we can do about it, bro. I mean, if Central.
That's the thing, though. I'm not like, because, like, look, we can say he's ineligible, but there's no way they sit him there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, bro. Like, he's good. We're going to report on Tuesday. He's good.
Well, the next report should be bad for his ass then.
Yeah, unless he do, like I said.
All right, unless he do work.
Yeah. So he's sitting out today.
All right, well, fuck it. I mean, we're just saying what we got to Miss Destiny, and then it is what it is, dog.
First down, here's Breida.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro.
And take this one down to the 36.
Yes, sir.
Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
By Jeff Heath. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found the field. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown.
Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he puts it through.
Rosie.
Dolphins 21. Raiders nothing.
What you doing, mama?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs, touchdown Vegas. Henry Ruggs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get a score closer. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my
Pay them
mind.
back, man.
This. They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Just short of
when you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Max Crosby has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Tua. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. He's only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The throw complete here to Williams, and they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Carr now on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 48-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Tua now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it's second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock. See if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second, but there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
That's pretty good. Looking right at him.
He's going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh my God, he's right there. That's fucking crazy.
A good pickup there at 22.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
go. Always fucking up something.
The culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing his car on third down.
Come on. Tip the ball or something,
catches in the
dog.
first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
3-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Left side completion to Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down by
tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Here's Tua.
Bro, what are you doing, you fat fuck?
That's Crosby. In there to drop him from his
Nigga sent the 3-man fucking rush.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 35. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Wow.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Henry runs the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Jacobs now. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr able to complete it to Moreau. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Why the fuck did they not let me switch my fucking play? This guy.
And the Raiders, they're within an extra point, tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first.
Bro, how the fuck did he just reach me, bro? They literally just slowed me the fuck down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Shit.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Tua going to throw. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Receiver. The tackle made by Jonathan Abram. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the point.
On 2nd down, Tua.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Intended for Jakeem Grant.
Don't start that shit, dog.
It's 3rd down.
Don't start that shit, dog.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down at the...
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
2 and now on first down. It's complete to Parker, left side.
Catch the rock and get ghost,
Just
bro.
inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Breida. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Dancing to his left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
This is Breida. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Miami.
Jordan Howard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st down, Carr.
Let's fucking go, man.
Intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat-trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
the ball carrier.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They go with Howard again. Room here to run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashing.
Is good.
Let go.
Bang that one through.
The score, Dolphins 35, Raiders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
come on, X.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker.
Yes.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback.
Come on, bro. Hike the ball, too.
And get himself calm.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on.
Bro, how is that nigga even touching me, bro?
As he's brought down at the 24.
On the carry. He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen. 4 yards on the pickup.
They run again with Breida.
At the 24-yard line. Matt Breida, the ball carrier.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
It is 3rd down.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They run for it with Breida. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
2-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Oh, my God, bro.
Maybe the turning point they need. It's Eric Harris who picks it.
Let me go for the fucking ball, bro. What the fuck was that,
Fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw. Guys, man,
He hung on to that.
now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
48-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. They'll
17 more on that one and another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On play action, it's Carr. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Emmanuel Agba in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this is Carr.
What?
Touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Bro, what?
Game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
They just be handing niggas points, dog.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And
Fucking two-man, bro.
Flyers on one side, get that high hop.
Oh, shit.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
That's wild.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
On second down, a run with Breida. And down he'll go at the 25.
Today's final score.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL...
Okay. Ain't no looking at my screen.